growing economy. And we see this everywhere. If you look at the big cities or emerging rural markets, we see that there's a shift in consumers' perspective, the way people buy or the way people consume. And we have got a mix of a traditional consumption pattern as well as the rise of digital first consumer. And with all this change in the economy and the way consumer behaves, I think there's a lot of challenging times for the market research industry. And how does it impact us? With this, we constantly, these scenarios constantly challenge us, but they also inspire us. And it comes out in such a way that we start looking at things from a very different perspective, the way we gather and understand insights. As the economy has grown, our industry has grown right along with it. We are evolving, we are adapting, we are finding new ways to make sense of the fast-moving landscape. If you look at the chart here, this is from our industry sizing report 2021, and it highlights how market research industry has evolved and grown over the past few decades. It started way back in 1960s, 70s, and today what we see is completely different kind of avatar of market research industry. Over the years, we have undergone a profound transformation, both from scale and sophistication. What began primarily as a field dominated by traditional surveys and manual data collection, the industry has seen rapid innovation fueled by technology and the growing influence of data science. Today, market research plays a crucial role in guiding strategic decisions. It's a backbone for informed decision, both for businesses as well as government. So let's be proud of our industry, what we do in today's time, and how we have evolved and we have adopted to the change. It's quite commendable. So coming to MRSI, as the market research industry has evolved, we too as an industry association have evolved. MRSI started way back, 37 years back we started, way back in 1988. And during the entire course of journey, our mission is quite clear. We promote high standards and ethical practices in market research. We are committed to facilitate knowledge sharing and building skills to help the community. Annual seminar is part of that initiative that we take. At the same time, we advocate for interest of everyone in the market research field. We also provide a platform where professionals can connect, collaborate, and innovate together. MRSI is not just a professional body. I think we are a unifying force bringing together agencies, clients, academics, technology partner, and together we represent the market research industry today. And it comes out in our, the structure, the way we have, configured the entire managing committee here. If you look at the structure, it thoughtfully, is designed to reflect the core objective, to bring together a truly balanced and inclusive perspective from the industry. Our managing committee is a reflection of the vision. It's made up of equal representation from all three pillars of the ecosystem, which is research agencies, service providers, and research users. So if you look at the names here, all these companies are part of our managing committee. Representatives from these companies are part of the managing committee who are working, we all are working together in this perspective. This structure represents and ensures that every voice is heard and every viewpoint is valued within the MR industry. So we always speak about 37 years of MRSI, and when I was working on what to talk about, I thought of let's deep dive into some of the key milestones that we have brought in this country. And if I look at right from beginning, we started our journey in 1988. That's when MRSI was incorporated. Today we are celebrating 33rd edition of annual seminar, and this journey started way back in 1992. So it's almost 33 years now, and we are consistently delivering this platform year on year. In 2011, we introduced NCCS, which is New Consumer Classification System, which replaced the older SEC, which is Socioeconomic Classification. And Then in 2018, we introduced a new system, which is ISEC. We presently are talking about it, which is more accurate and adapting to the new new changes that is happening across the country. And this system was reintroduced in 2024 with a push for industry to implement. A lot of work is happening on this area. In 2018, we also launched Wednesday webinars, and a year later, Golden Key Awards were conceptualized. We will be having 6th edition this year. Around same time, we also started working on industry sizing report. In 2021, we launched the first industry sizing report, and thereafter we have been giving updates year on year. Even this annual seminar, Vidya Sen, who is chairing the sizing committee, she will be taking you through the report that we have collated for 2025. Throughout all this, our focus on promoting code of conduct, ethics in research, and industry advocacy always remains strong and ever strong. I spoke about industry sizing report. This is just a glimpse. I think detailed report Vidya Sen will be presenting to you all. If you look at the size, 5 years back we were 2.2 billion US dollars. Today we are 3.5 billion US dollars. If I look at just 2024 versus 2025 growth, it's around almost 11% growth. And that's really an outstanding performance by the market research industry. And I think something we all should be proud of. So let me give you a glimpse of some of the key initiatives, and these are all designed to promote knowledge sharing, recognize excellence, strengthen network, both for our community and beyond. In all this, especially if you look at annual seminar, we call members, non-members, all participate in this particular forum. We also have Golden Key Awards, which is a platform to recognize excellence. The community program, very close to our hearts, it engages young researchers to provide actionable insights for the social cause. We do guest lectures across educational institutes. Some of our members and managing committee members, we go to institutes for giving lectures. We also have started a year back masterclass sessions, which is alongside the annual seminar. We collaborate with multiple associations, like you must have recently seen that we participated in Goa Fest. We had a masterclass session there. And of course, we celebrate the International Market Research Day year on year. This year, our key subject was ethics in market research, and we had a good session during that time. So advocacy is key. I mean, we as MRSI, we represent the industry, and as an ongoing advocacy effort, we continue to represent market research industry in conversations with several government ministries. We believe it's critical to keep an open line of communication with policymakers. I've just listed down some of the ministries that we are continuously in touch. A lot of work is happening with them. And these kind of continuous dialogues not only helps us, tackling current challenges, but also prepares us for what's ahead. One recent example I would like to mention is the engagement that we had on DPDP legislations. This is Digital Personal Data Protection legislation. And with this continuous connect, we were able to get an important exemption for the industry. I think we have spoken about this in the past, but that's what MRSI stands for. We meet, we talk to them, and we try and see how it can benefit the members. I think this was a great kind of a progress where we are able to get an exemption for market research industry. So we do give, lifetime achievement awards during our GK, which is Golden Key Awards ceremony. So our journey to where we stand today would not have been possible without these visionary pioneers who laid the very foundation of market research industry in India. These leaders dedicated their efforts, expertise, and passion to build a robust and credible industry from ground up. We wholeheartedly recognize and honor these exceptional individuals. You can see their names here. As a mark of deepest respect and gratitude, they have been awarded the prestigious Lifetime Achievement Award in MRSI. Their leadership continues to inspire us as we carry forward their vision, striving to uphold the standards and values they establish for the future market research and industry. Thank you. I think let's have these kind of interactions because there are a lot of work being done, and it will really encourage us in terms of your appreciation for that. We also get inspirational speakers during our events. So over years, our forum had privilege to host few truly inspiring speakers. Lakshmi Narayan Tripathi, you can see here. She was part of GK 2022. She's a powerful advocate and voice for social change. Lieutenant General Deepinder Singh Hooda, whose leadership and strategic insights have inspired many. Grandmaster Vishwanathan Anand, I think this was one of the best that we had last year. A legendary figure whose achievement in chess continues to motivate excellence and perseverance. Their presence and words have enriched our platform, inspired us to think bigger and act boldly, strive for greater heights. So while this is all what we have done till today, but as the managing committee, as MRSI, I think we don't stop here. We keep on thinking of new innovations, new things that we can bring on for the community. In fact, I was interacting with few and some of them were asking me that, okay, what's next? I mean, we have done a fabulous job, but what's next? And that's exactly, our managing committee plays a very crucial role, in shaping up and bringing out strategies in terms of what we should do next. And I give credit to all the managing committees so far who have ensured that every year the bars are raised. So from our perspective, it's not that, the real progress is not just reflecting on past, but it's looking ahead and preparing for what next. And with that in mind, I would like to give you some glimpse of what's in store for our members. And when you look at that, probably I would encourage all the the guests who have come here, who are not part of MRSI, they should quickly get themselves registered and be part of MRSI community. So I've spoken about this, during GKA, and this is something which has shaped up now. So I'm excited to share that MRSI is in fact launching Tech Connect, which will be a dedicated platform for the community to discuss and engage knowledge sharing around technology in our industry. So we started connecting with our members to understand what they expect from a Tech Connect kind of a platform. We met few people, we discussed with them, we tried to collate their inputs, and based on that, we decided, okay, this is what the community wants, this is what the industry wants. And with that, what we have, looked at a roadmap. Of course, the roadmap it's staggered in 3 phases, but the first phase that will be starting soon is that, Tech Connect is going to feature webinars, live demonstrations, tech-focused events. It will be kind of a go-to channel for MRSI for everything related to MR technology. Any member can meet the Tech Connect committee, ask for help. The webinars will be there. It will guide you to actually look at how you can transform your own business by adopting tech and AI. I think this comes at a crucial time, and we all discussed about it. I think this is very much required for the industry now, as we are also going, major transformation. Particularly, when I look at the rise of Gen AI, I think this is going to be a great platform for us to interact. In fact, when I look at Wednesday webinar, the way we get participations and people look forward to engage with us in that platform, I'm sure this is going to help much. It's equivalent to that particular thing, but we are just focusing on the tech aspect and educating members for that. So I touched upon this topic during AGM, and of course AGM we never had. We didn't get so much of participation from our members. Very few had come for AGM, but I wanted to touch upon this particular thing. So as MRSI, we strongly encourage that our community should uphold and adhere to the established code of conduct. I think everybody is aware that we have a code of conduct. As members, we are supposed to adopt, we are supposed to work as per the code of conduct which is designed. And why so? Because it's, we are built on trust, integrity, credibility, and hence we encourage that, while we have, collated a code of conduct for you all, but it has to be self-regulated by you, so that you ensure that, when you're delivering research studies or any kind of analytics to clients, the code is maintained. To support this, we have a professional standards committee and even the MRSI secretariat who will be constantly engaging with you. You need any help on this particular front to understand the code, they are there. We had, created a small video-based kind of a certification course on code of conduct, which many of them participated. They got the certification from us. Likewise, if you have any questions, you can always reach out to secretariat team. You can reach out to professional standards committee, and they'll be happy to assist you in this particular thing. This is very, very important because we recently are in interaction with SOMAR, and we usually adopt the code which is globally, announced by them. They recently have done a lot of changes in the code. In fact, we are just having a discussion with them, and very soon we'll be launching a new code of conduct, which will be circulated, amongst all the members once it gets approved by our managing committee. And again, you will get all kind of help in terms of understanding it, how you should implement it. And the key aspect for this is that, we encourage members that please do self-regulation, ensure that, you're following all the code ethics while you're working on any kind of MR research, reports, analytics, everything. So I mentioned about in 2018, we launched the new Indian socio-economic classification. We want this to be, implemented soon. We are in discussion with, many of the industry bodies. ISA is one of them who's actually approved it, and they're actually encouraging us that, it should be adopted by most of the associations so that, it can be implemented all across. While we do that, there was an interesting thing that happened. One of the professors, which is Dr. Rajan Saxena, he usually writes a textbook on, marketing management. And I'm happy to say that in the textbook, he has mentioned about ISEC as a good system that should be adopted. And he's given credit to MRSI and team, which you can see here. These are some of the text which is coming from the book itself. This is, I think, already published by McGraw-Hill Education, and most of the students are going to follow this, so they will be aware of what MRSI has done, what is ISEC. So it's time for us to start looking at this as a new system. Let's start adopting this in our day-to-day thing. So while we do a lot of serious work ensuring that we are delivering to our clients, stress, everything, I think what we look at this as sports as a an aspect where it's for the well-being of the community. So we recognize the true progress isn't about what we do as technology advancement or professional success. I think it's also important that we build human connections which holds us together. So as a first step, in fact, I have spoken about in the last GK as well that we'll be starting a sports initiative. I'm happy to say that it's shaped up quite well. We have Dikshit Chanana from the managing committee and Deepa Ahuja from secretariat. Both of them have put across a kind of a roadmap for this, and very soon, probably end of this year, we'll have the first league. Probably cricket, we'll start with cricket, but we are not going to restrict ourselves only with that game. The idea is to look at every possible avenues, like it could be cricket, it could be badminton, it could be chess, indoor game, outdoor games. But the whole purpose is that, let's bring everyone together so that, we all have good times, and it also shapes up in terms of health and well-being of the associate also. So if you want to know more about this, I think you should get in touch with Dikshit and Deepa, who are here in the room. If you want to participate, even in the game or even to be part of the community, I mean that committee which is working on it, I think feel free to connect with them. And we need more ideas. Cricket could be just the beginning, but and hopefully the good news is the first event probably will have in Delhi itself. So let's wait for that announcement to happen soon. So lastly, while I've spoken about all the things happening in India, or what's happening across, how consumers are changing, how technology is getting embedded into our day-to-day life, how MRSI is also trying to work on newer aspects. I think when you look at the entire landscape change, we feel that even MRSI should look at some kind of transformation. And very frankly, behind the scenes, something important is shaping up. We have been working on it since last, couple of months. And again, very happy to say that we are going to have an update on this, a kind of a announcement that will happen during the annual seminar. And this could be a completely new beginning and new chapter for MRSI. And we look forward to unveiling it together. Just look forward, stay tuned. You are going to hear more about what MRSI is going through, and it's a suspense as of now, but I think by tomorrow you'll know what MRSI will look at, a kind of a transformational change. So with that, I would like to end my session. Thank you all for your attention and your continuous support. I'm very happy to say that today we have a full house. We have actually broken all the records in terms of the participation. We have 600 plus participants who are there in the room today. I'm quite thrilled about it.